Hi, welcome to Sewing with Sandy. Today we're going to talk about 5 trendy cruise wear outfits that you can buy or make, and also a couple of cover-ups. Great looking garments don't have to be expensive. We know that. We can pay a lot of money for them, or we can take inspiration from these beautiful designer garments and use current patterns to make the trends that are working and make our clothes look expensive without having the ridiculous price tag that a custom designer outfit would cost. One of the things I want to mention is that down below you will have all the links to all the garments that we made. There is one link and there's a post about all of the garments, all the inspirations, where you can find the classes. So that's kind of your go-to where the fabrics are. Place to go if you're interested in replicating any of these garments or using these inspirations, or even certainly purchasing some of these really beautiful designer garments that we used as our inspiration. So our first project is a knit maxi t-shirt dress. So long, slits up the sides, very casual t-shirt, and we had this All Saints, beautiful All Saints orange t-shirt dress as our inspiration. It's not quite to the floor. It's got a nice slit in the side, and it's very simple. It's just a t-shirt. So we used the Rio Ringer t-shirt from True Bias and this gorgeous peach fabric from Minerva, and it's a cotton knit, so it's lightweight, but it's cool and you can wear it, but it has all those great t-shirt details. We have a really nice binding on the neck, on the neckline and on the sleeves. So super easy to make. I've made a bunch of Rio Ringer t-shirts. I did a sew along for Minerva, so you can look at that. And then I also did a sew along on how to take the True Bias pattern and extend it to morph it and hack it into something that looks closer to our inspiration. So that's the first one. Our second inspiration piece, or our second piece that we want to have in our cruise wear wardrobe, is a pair of flowy wide leg pants. And if you're on a cruise, right, you eat. So you want something that has some give to it. Elastic waist, wide leg pants are perfect. And if you make them out of a fabric that has a little bit of a stretch or a little bit of elastane, then you'll get a little bit more stretch out of them. Our inspiration for these wide leg pants is a silk pair from Valentino Gavriani. They're gorgeous. They're absolutely stunning. Silk is great. If you want to spend the money for silk, that's terrific. I used a poly. It's a stretch poly from Joanne. It looks like silk, it flows like silk, and the price is considerably less. And the pattern that I used, Simplicity 9789, is a brand new pattern, and it has these wide leg pants. The pants actually are draped really well. They go up in a snap, and I did a sew along on how do you make them. I've made 2 pairs already, one with this very stretchy silky fabric from Joanne, and then another from a fabric that wasn't quite as stretchy with a pattern with fabric that has been in my stash for a while. I'm pretty sure I got the fabric from Mood, but it's been in my stash forever, so you wouldn't be able to find it. But they're fun to wear and they're cool. I mean, because they cool as in light and temperature wise, because they're airy and flowy and they're not close to your body. So when you're in a tropical climate, they actually are terrific to wear, and they look nice, right? You can wear them to dinner even with a tank top and in a little wrap, and you still look terrific in them. Third is mid-calf skirt and ruching in the front. We all have tons of skirts, but we want something new when we go on a cruise, and you want something that's going to be quick to make up. So something with a little gathering in the front. Again, it's good for a little tummy extension. If you're eating too much, it kind of hides a little bit of the flaws there. So that's a nice bonus with this skirt. Our inspiration was this Veronica Beard's beautiful length skirt with the gathering in the front around the stomach. It just hangs so nicely, and there's lots of fabric in the front, so it gives you some movement instead of just being a straight skirt. So I used another new Simplicity pattern, 9788, and it has this really cute ruched front cording, and we did a video on how to make that cording and basically put the skirt together. The skirt is not difficult to sew. There's some the pattern's a little wacky in places, and there'll be easier ways to put the waistband on because the waistband's a little strange. But in general, the skirt looks great. It's got slit on the side and that little gathering on the front, which is really pretty easy to do. So if you want to read about the pattern review and the changes that I made, that is also in the link, and I have a video about that, so you can make that skirt, because that pattern is really cute and it's out right now. It's probably on sale. So grab it. And that's, I happened to be on shopping and found it on sale and grabbed it, and ended up making it because I really liked it a lot. So trend number 4 is a wrap dress. And wrap dresses have been around for years. They look great on most body types. I have always struggled with a wrap dress. I don't like the ties. It opens up. I find it uncomfortable to wear because I'm always worried about it. And then I saw this Kay Unger faux wrap sheath dress, which is kind of genius. It looks like a wrap dress, but it functions like a sheath dress. So it's fitted and it doesn't open up, and you don't have to deal with the ties or the snaps or whatever else is going on. So you know that the structure of the garment is going to stay in place as you move. Now, Minerva asked me to do a Berta pattern, and I did a sew along for them on the Berta's faux wrap dress. So in this beautiful peacock fabric, and I absolutely love the pattern. It's high-waisted, and it has lots of darts, so it's fitted like a sheath dress, not all the way down, but it has princess seams for the darting, which is very shapely. The coverage in the front is good, it's high, and it has, and it's sleeveless. So this is my second version of that sheath dress, the faux wrap sheath dress, and I made it without the overlap. There's no flap on this one, but you can see how it stays together and it looks super flattering. It's sleeveless, and this tropical linen print is from Minerva. It's stunning. Perfect for going on a cruise because you feel tropical. You're having a pina colada with the palm trees. You want to look like it's like you fit in, right? So this fabric is delightful. Even if you don't do cruise wear, think about it for this spring because it's one of the Minerva exclusive patterns, and I just absolutely adore it, and it was so easy to work with. So for this dress, since I did the sew along on how to make the pattern, the Berta pattern for Minerva, for this dress, I completely lined it. I took out the facings and I fully lined the dress, and I'm a big fan of no facings and having a full lining. And the sew along for this is it's a very short sew along. It's how to line this dress. It's super easy. So now you have this all finished. The sleeves are all finished with this, with the lining, and you don't need to worry about wearing a slip because the linen isn't as opaque as I personally would like it. So I would have to wear a slip underneath it. But this dress is stunning. It's absolutely gorgeous. Figure flattering on everyone because the horizontal lines, that's wrong. The vertical lines make you look longer, and one all over pattern from head to toe makes you look longer. This is about mid calf, and it's so good. You have to fit it. You have to take some time to fit the pattern. But once you do, I'll be making bunches of these because you can never have too many wrap dresses in your closet, right? You throw them on and you throw on a pair of shoes and a little bit of jewelry and you're dressed. There's no worry. There's no coordinating. In addition to that, I made this cute little wrap, and I made a couple of these wraps from McCall's 6559. It's one of those older patterns that I use a lot, and it's just ties. This one happens to be, yeah, just ties like that, or you can leave it hanging straight. This one is a mesh, and you have to do French seams if you're going to use a mesh on this, and even if you're going to use anything that has any kind of sheerness, you want to use French seams, but really there's the side seams and the sleeves. There isn't a lot. And then I bound this in faux leather, so it looks really cute, and it's light enough that you can throw it on if it gets a little cool, or say you go into the restaurant and the air conditioning is on, but it's not going to overheat you. And it just looks really nice. And of course the black goes with everything. So the last inspirational trend is the slit in the pants. There's slits everywhere. Slits in dresses, slits in skirts, side slits in pants. So it's a split hem essentially on a pair of pants. And I got a pair of striped linen pants from Stitch Fix with the split hem, and I absolutely love them. They are so cute. You know, they're just an elastic waist pants with a little pocket on them, not a lot of detail, but that one little extra designer detail on the bottom kind of show off your shoes. You can get a little air flowing through. Takes these pants to another level, and it's easy to do. So I did a quick little video on how to take a pair of pants that you like as an inspiration and add that split hem to them, how to measure them, and some of the details that you want to think about. So for this inspirational piece, I used Simplicity 9785. So I liked the way the pants were. They have an elastic waist, they had side pockets, and they had a little tiny split. There's 3 options in this pattern, and one option had a little tiny vent at the bottom, split hem. So I elongated that split hem, and I just made them out of a cotton twill from Mood, and they're super comfy. The twill is really lightweight. It's a summer weight type of twill, and they're cute. They're a little bright. They're apple green, but you know that's okay. I'm good with that. But I love the fact that they open up at the side and just show a little hint of leg and get a little air going through. So that's a super easy trend to copy, especially if you have a tried and true pair of pants that you love. You can just convert that side seam into a split hem. So the last trend that I've been seeing on cruise ships is one that we saw when we were in the south of France. It is long blouses over tank dresses. So a cute little knit tank dress. And if you have pattern 6559 from McCall's, that's the one that I use. It's just a tank dress. It's super easy to make, but any tank dress pattern will work. And they're long, they're like mid-calf. And then over them, they are wearing button-down shirts, and the shirts have long slits in the side, and they're as long as the dress, or almost as long as the dress. They're part of a layer, so you can throw it on when it gets a little chilly. Most of them have kind of a roll-up sleeve with a little button tab, and I did a video on taking Silhouette Patterns classic blouse and showed you how to lengthen it and make it into this long dress. And this fabric I got when I was in London. It's from Mison Fabrics. It's a royal blue, which is a beautiful color for cruise wear, and a royal blue linen, and it's just so yummy. You know, it's the kind of thing that when you get a little chilly, you can throw it on, but it makes the whole outfit super casual because you have this just really a very simple knit dress underneath, or even a knit tank top and a pair of leggings or a pair of long shorts or a short, whatever. Throw this on top of it, and it gives you this whole layered look and a whole different vibe to what you're going in. And who doesn't want to look like some of the women in the south of France, right? I mean, you know, that's just, it's a gorgeous place to be. So that wraps up our 5 sewing trends for cruise wear. And I hope you can click through and find some of these trends for yourself. This Berta pattern is at the top of the list for me. If I was going to remake any of these items, this certainly would be the one that I would remake. And also the classic blouse from Silhouette Patterns. I use that all the time, and I've made several long blouses out of it. I just like that look because it's very comfortable, it's very casual, but it also looks stylish and pulled together. So until next time, happy cruising, happy sewing. Bye.